Hello, this is Mark Wildman of Wildman Athletica, and today we are going to work on our slam ball ground to shoulder with a 180-degree pivot. This exercise is one of the classic slam ball exercises combined with a pivot. Ground to shoulder or ground to shoulder toss is probably one of my favorite slam ball exercises because you pick something up, you huck it over your shoulder. It's a bit of a throw, it's a bit of a deadlift, it's a bit of a clean, it's a bit of everything. It's everything combined just like things are usually in the real world. We are then combining that with a rotating pivot step. We call this a Zoolander drill because most people are not good at doing this. I know it seems weird, but it's very, very true. Most people can do one side well and the other side not well at all. That's why it's a Zoolander drill. Most people are not ambi turners. If you don't get that joke, watch Zoolander. For our ground to shoulder portion, we point our feet generally straight ahead, and that is because we would like to have our feet in the best position to do turns and steps the more complicated these movements become. Straighter feet tend to yield better rotation, or they do in basically every martial art I've ever encountered. If there's a martial art that starts in super turnout, I don't know what it is, but I'm happy to learn. Feet pointed straight ahead. Judo, chop the hips back, weight in the heels. When you start to pick the weight up off the ground, your arms are straight. You are going to power up with your legs, get it to your shoulder, and then go one step further and chuck it over your shoulder. I chucked it over my camera side shoulder. I am going to step with my camera leg. Step across, turn around, step forward. I'm going to do it on the other side. I'm going to get my position to the ball, pick it up, starting with my legs, chuck it over my shoulder, same side leg, step, turn, step to the target. Pick it up, chuck, step, step, chuck, step, step, chuck, step, step, chuck, step, step. There are two ways to do this. You can turn towards the shoulder you're throwing over or away from the shoulder you're throwing over. Normally when I'm coaching people, I have them turn towards that shoulder because usually that's the easiest for people to track. I can say shoulder closest to some object. Right now it's the camera. I say camera shoulder, camera leg. And then the instruction doesn't change. Camera shoulder, camera leg. You can do it the other way. Camera shoulder, not camera leg. And that's a little bit more advanced because that's going two separate directions. Camera shoulder, non-camera leg, camera shoulder, non-camera leg. This gets to a point about coaching yourself or others. Try to give them a landmark that they can recognize. For me right now, the easiest landmark is the camera. I turn towards the camera. I turn towards the camera. That will cause me to move my right leg and then my left leg. So I'm doing all the turns I need to do by picking one point and using that as the defining characteristic of which direction I'm going to turn. People get pretty confused pretty quickly when you start having them turn. What we don't want is people to always step with the same leg. So, right, 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 right shoulder, right leg. You can, but what I'm looking for in this exercise is the ability to do the turn either leg, either side, equally well. Judo guys, grappling guys, you will recognize the need for this immediately. And in general, people in sports should be able to turn around equally both directions. Use this as really a footwork drill combined with a big heavy throw. The heavier the throw, obviously the more fun it is. With a light slam ball, it's a footwork drill. With a heavy slam ball, it's a heavy drill.